Comedian Bill Burr taking to his podcast to defend his performance at a Saudi Arabian comedy festival in the Middle East last week.
Just like us, you can talk about anything, other than a couple things, which was basically, religion, don't make fun of the royals. Everyone was happy. The people that were doing the festival were thrilled. It was a mind-blowing experience. Definitely top 3 experiences I've ever had. And it was great to experience that part of the world and to be a part of the first comedy festival over there in Saudi Arabia. I think it's going to lead to a lot of positive things.
Fox News contributor Kat Timpf joins me now. Kat, you must really love me.
I do.
Good morning.
I couldn't sleep, but here I am, so hopefully this goes okay.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Yes,
I know
course.
it is a different time slot for you, but we appreciate having you on. Should he have to defend himself for something like this?
Well, the thing is that it is funny that he went so hard, right?
Right.
I would have, I think, respected it more if he was just like, you know what, the money was real good.
Yeah, right.
I took
he was
that.
like, Saudi Arabia is perfect.
I took that real good money. Instead, he was like, you know what? Because I did this, a lot of good things are going to happen. I'm not so sure that that's true.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I also would just be very afraid to go to Saudi Arabia and do a comedy routine, like for your own personal safety. So
my jokes would not work.
Yeah, he did. He said he had to censor some of his routine, which is probably smart. And also interesting that Saudi Arabia has a comedy festival right now. Interesting turn of events there. I used to listen to Bill Burr's podcast all the time. Do you know him?
No, I don't.
I used to listen to him all the time. I've seen him at a couple comedy shows. Very funny. Has COVID definitely impacted his humor though? He's taken some interesting turns. The reason that we wanted to have you on is because it is October, which October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
My first Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah. Should we congratulate you for that?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like you can congratulate me for it. I mean, I knew obviously right off the bat from my diagnosis. For anyone who doesn't know who's watching, I was diagnosed with breast cancer the day I gave birth to my kid. Had a double mastectomy, and I'm cancer-free now. And I'm cancer-free because...
And that's what we can congratulate you on.
But it's because I found it so early, and it's such a crazy thing to think of getting breast cancer at 36 years old, but it's happening more and more in young women. So I think it's something that everyone needs to pay attention to.
And you said it. The exact timeline was what? 15 hours before you gave birth to your son?
Before I went into labor, yeah. 15 hours before. I was diagnosed with cancer, and then I went into labor that night.
Have you been able to wrap your head around this yet? I mean, I don't ever can.
No, I haven't. My New York Times piece came out, and I was reading it, and I was like, it doesn't even feel like I'm reading about myself. Yeah. But the thing that's made it worth it is talking to other women who have been through this, or other women who are young women who are going through this, who are about to start this, and kind of just making people feel less alone who are going through it. Because I'm still in this phase where people see my son and they're like, oh, are you breastfeeding? And it's like, oh no, I'm about to ruin their day. Because I do say it, because I think that talking about it more is better. And that is why I got out of bed this morning, because I was like, if I don't go and I don't get out of bed and maybe one woman sees this and checks her boobs and finds something, but I stayed in bed and said, I just killed that woman.
No.
So instead I'm here.
I don't think you did, but I do think that you're doing a huge service in being here and talking about it. And it's not only me that thinks that. Listen to this. Breast cancer survival rates are up. And this quote, breast cancer survivor rates have been increasing and the number of people dying of breast cancer is steadily going down. Much of this is due to widespread support for breast cancer awareness and funding for research. So that is why you're so outspoken about that. Then you mentioned the New York Times piece and some people criticizing you for speaking out about what happened to you and your body. And how do you feel about that criticism with this in mind?
Things are so divided right now politically, and they have been for quite some time. But you would really hope that the human stuff that connects us all could be able to connect us all. The two things we have in common are birth and death. And I was faced with the reality of those in the same day by giving birth to my first kid and then being diagnosed with a disease that could have killed me. So I am really motivated, having had these experiences now more than ever, to work not only to bring awareness to breast cancer, but to bring awareness to the importance of connecting with one another and loving one another, because we really are all we've got.
Yeah, so go to the doctor, get checked, do
check
all
your
the
boobs.
proper
You can't
procedures.
just check your boobs. I was always worried that you were doing it wrong. Like, oh, I don't know how to do it. Yes, you do. You know your boobs, just check. And if something seems weird, ask your doctor. Because I almost didn't.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
I almost didn't, so.
We got about 30 seconds left. How's mom life? How's working mom life?
Okay, so I love it. It's getting really fun now, because because he has a personality and he starts to, babble. He is crawling around now, which is I'm just
get ready for the
chasing him.
walking, then your life is over.
Yeah, he wants to go into the dog's crate, put everything in his mouth, and I'm a big jerk because I think that's a bad idea.
I think that's a good idea that you think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, see?
He's 7, 8 months old.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of the most fun part of your life, and we're so happy to have you on, and I'm so glad you're okay. You're an incredible person and a great friend. Kat, thanks for being here.
I appreciate you.
Fox and Friends starts right now.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.